Instagram has changed the algorithm again. And the thing is, this round of changes might not be what you think. I'm here to share everything I know about the latest Instagram changes and what you need to do if you want to stay ahead of the curve and keep creating consistent, curated content that really works for your account. Despite these changes, both of my accounts are still growing by over 20,000 followers per week, but only because I've made the changes that I'm going to share with you in this video. Stick around until the very end too, because I've got some very exciting news to share with you and something free for you. And who doesn't love something for free? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Natalie, CEO and co-founder of Boss Babe. If you're new here, this channel is all about supporting ambitious women. I share no BS, straight to the point strategies on building a personal brand, growing on social media, and starting an online business. If you're into that, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and join our incredible growing community on here. Instagram is changing. So in this video, I am sharing the latest in Instagram algorithm news so you don't get left behind when these shifts go into effect. And some of them already have. Let's dive in. First of all, this isn't new. The first thing I want to cover in this video is that the Instagram changing the algorithm is not new and not something that should surprise you. Social media is constantly changing. So Instagram as an app is just trying to keep up with the latest trends of social media as a whole. When you start paying attention to what's happening in the world of social media, it'll be way less shocking to you when Instagram decides to make a change. We saw this back when Instagram first introduced the stories feature after stories took off on Snapchat, or when YouTube was growing, Instagram created Instagram TV. With the rise of TikTok and short form video content, Instagram is pivoting their strategy once again so they don't get left behind, which means we all need to pivot too. What are the big changes you can expect? Let me share some of them with you. First one is the video changes. So the very first Instagram change is everyone talking about how the app is pivoting from not just being a photo sharing app to a video sharing app. Now listen, I get it. A change like this can be terrifying, especially if you've spent a ton of time learning how to post the perfect grid picture or we're working on making an epic quote go viral. Thing is, creating video content is now easier than ever. You don't need to become a video editor or have some high production set to grow on Instagram with video. In fact, some of the content on Instagram that does the worst is the stuff that looks too overproduced and fancy. Everything you need is right within the app. And honestly, I would err on the side of letting your content look raw, real, and unedited. Trust me. People want to see more real life, day-to-day style content. You'll be really surprised how well low production video does on Instagram. This change doesn't mean Instagram is going to take photo sharing away. You can still post pictures and be just fine. It means the algorithm's expanding and in some areas will prioritize video. So if you're looking for growth or want to go viral, video may be where it's at. There's also some feed changes. So Instagram's talked about changes to the feed. And if you're just getting started on Instagram or have a smaller account, this is actually really good news for you. Right now, your feed is full of the accounts you follow and probably a handful of ads, but Instagram is talking about changing the feed altogether so it's tailored to the topics a user selects to follow. Rather than just prioritizing big brands and accounts with tons of followers, Instagram might be putting an emphasis back on the quality of the content and the niche that you're in. This means it's going to be easier for new followers to find your account if you fit into their chosen topics. So for example, if you're a makeup artist who uses all natural products, people who are specifically interested in all natural makeup are going to be directed towards you, which is pretty cool. We've also got some creator changes. So if Instagram is a way that you generate revenue for your business, some of these changes are going to feel really incredible to you. Instagram is talking about introducing a way to share affiliate links directly in the platform so that you can get commission on products directly in the app. They've also said that they're going to optimize their shopping features to make it easier for users to buy directly within the app to drive e-com. Now, this is really good news for your revenue, but it's also great news for your tracking. When you're able to see where your sales are coming from and if sales are being made directly in the app, that is going to give you such helpful information so you can decide where to prioritize your marketing efforts and know what your audience is resonating with the most. And my biggest piece of advice throughout all of this is to expect the unexpected. Instagram is going to be changing constantly, so rather than exhausting yourself by chasing every latest trend, focus on really nurturing your audience and creating content that resonates with them. When your number one focus is sourcing content topics your audience actually wants to see, it's easy to pivot that way if you're delivering that content. If reels are being prioritized, you create more reels. If stories are getting engagement, create high value stories. But the subject matter of the content stays the same, and that's what people are going to be most attracted to. Newsflash. The algorithm isn't getting any easier, so you need a way to approach Instagram consistently that works, regardless of how the app decided to rank content that month. The secret to consistent Instagram growth really has to do with a tiered approach that takes your followers through 3 phases, which I'm actually going to be sharing in a brand new training called Influencer Masterclass, which you can now sign up for below. This training isn't just going to teach you how to grow on Instagram. Yes, I'll be sharing those secrets, but also how I've grown quickly and successful on other social platforms like YouTube and a podcast and truly built a sustainable multi-million-dollar empire business using social media. You do not need a huge following, but you do need to know things like how to create the right types of content at the right time, how to attract and direct your audience's attention, how to reverse engineer a viral post, how to negotiate, how to collaborate, and even create winning partnerships. We're even talking about how you can get influencers to work with you to promote your business. So we're going to cover a lot, and I want to make sure you're going to register for that below. The creator economy has brought with it so many opportunities, and to be honest, it's changed my life, which is why I show up here every week and teach about it. 20 years ago, I wouldn't be able to do what I do today, and not a day goes by where I don't take that for granted. I make money from my phone. It's my mission now to share what I've learned with you. So thank you, firstly, for allowing me to do that. And if you like this kind of content, I really encourage you to join the training, because it's where I'm going to get really, really granular with you and take things to a level that we can't get to on these kind of videos. Remember when everyone was talking about Bitcoin years ago, and now the people who didn't listen are like literally kicking themselves, while the ones who did amassed fortunes? What I'm talking about in this masterclass is the modern day equivalent, an emerging opportunity that you can get a jump start on right now, or one that you can ignore and regret later. It's only actually going to be free for a limited time before we put a price on it, because it's that good. So jump on this now if it's something you're interested in. We always want to find a way for people that take action, because those are the ones that will actually implement it. Then if there's anything specific you want me to cover next week, drop a comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.